The stream just started as you said that.
Ourselves for a win. Or like, we had that comment, yeah.
I do actually
I
remember
think I
that.
would have shit myself.
I wouldn't.
You wouldn't? Because you got no dedication, or you've already won a lot, maybe. Oscar, your fucking mic because...
No, I'm doing it on
Oh, we
purpose, I can
start!
leave
Oh,
it,
we
so-
started the stream!
Yes!
Oh, you should have told me.
You did!
I did tell you.
Listen.
How could you?
I think someone readied up, maybe.
All surprise, glass is for last to load up. Or load in. Okay, anyways.
Anyway,
I hope no one readies up here.
this is what the like sixth race.
21st race.
I think it's the sixth race. Oh, like
This is our
Guys, what's the strategy?
10 to 12, I
I don't know,
think.
ask the
Or
game.
10 to 12.
Probably
Just go soft,
probably
soft,
give you a
medium,
free
or
stop.
medium,
Yeah,
soft,
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 medium, that's
Oscar.
what it says.
Normally give you a
Medium,
free
soft,
stop.
soft, go.
Anyway,
I'll go for a free stop.
currently we believe that Team 1 is leading, but it's fairly close at the top. Like Team 3, Team 16, and Team 5 are all in and around the contention for the win.
Oh!
And
Oh.
Someone's readied up.
yeah, Oscar, who is it?
Oh, what's the lamento?
Well,
Okay,
there's
I
a
think we know
result.
who it was.
Oh, I'm
Team
confused.
Dayton, so penalised
What's wrong
them,
about
right?
it? Like, what?
Oh, we just, you know,
Oh,
it's
like
not like
a
cordial or
beta.
anything. We just want to make sure
We want
everyone
everyone to
can
get
get their
set
setup
up,
and strat. done.
Sorry, 30 seconds is enough.
No, but a lot of people don't load in straight away. Oh, anyway. There we go. What about that livery on pole? That's sexy. Anyway, and we're away.
Guys, I've got a game volume.
Both in Saker makes a good
Bolt-
start.
Side by side, it's
front.
terrible.
Does Tango
Oh,
take
this
the
game's
lead?
fun.
He does. Quickly, Bolton Saker gets forced out wide.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
it's
someone
just
someone-
me.
It's Jesper.
Lost me.
Jesper goes spinning to the back.
Jasper's well, he's not out of the race yet though, so I can come back into this. Everyone else seems to have got by fairly decently.
Oscar, 10 quid if you wipe out
Bassey finds
TJ.
himself up 3 spots.
Not joking.
Oh, what's going on here? What's going on here?
What are you not joking about, Aiden?
Okay, guys,
10 quid if you wipes out TJ.
I've already overtaken him. Overtaken English.
Nice. Good job.
Oh, Oscar overtakes TJ. Oscar
Hey.
up 7 positions on mediums. Let's have
I'm
a
on
look at the
softs,
tyre
but
strategy
still.
here. Oh, you're on soft. Oh, it's TJ and medium.
Nice one.
Okay, everyone on
Okay, well,
soft.
there's no
but
unpicked
TJ,
game in
XM,
months.
and Jesper.
Okay, is this ground massive?
Alright, is a recommended 2-stop, a soft, medium.
I've also got a game volume still. I'm struggling.
Look how close Mix is to
Next
Tango.
DX.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, showing some good
Don't mind me,
pace here.
guys. I'm just cutting the grass. I felt bad for
TJ
Pete.
TJ 's
This is like
eye.
the TJ.
No, I'm going to re-overtake him to embarrass him. That's my plan.
That's it. Into
Oh,
second
Tango's
last
better
turn.
with
Second last
his
turn. It's really slow. You can send it.
That's big for Bassey to get into 3rd place there. Oh, and the top 2 go side by side.
What's going on here?
Oh,
Mix hit the
that was
ball now.
desperate driving considering it's lap 1 of
Oh,
it.
watch it, watch this, watch
Bolton
this!
Saker loses out.
Oh, never mind. He's slowed me down.
Oscar looked to make a move on the TJ there.
Watch
Didn't
this,
quite
guys.
work out.
No, watch this.
Aiden, you take over
Go
for
on.
a second, 8 at everyone.
Oh, what a move from the young pole.
Oh, what things?
Bolting
What's
Ticker
this?
spins it. He's coming back at you. Oh, as Oscar dives down the inside of Kopi. He goes a bit deep though. What an idiot. Yeah, and Kopi embarrasses him around the outside. Oh, almost loses the rear.
I've still got no game volume, lads.
How have you got? Okay, how have you done that?
I don't know.
Oh wait, that curve's changed.
Has it?
Anyway, sorry. Instructors, Tango leads half a second from Mix, half a second from
Tango,
Basti.
but Bassey is now caught up to the top 2, which is good.
Yellow's
for
in sector 1,
Team 1.
probably for TJ.
No, let me stop it.
Loss is already with a
Oh,
penalty.
Prince near goes round there.
Don't know how he managed that.
Prince's driving lines aren't ideal here. Prince's driving lines are not ideal.
I mean, that's your opinion.
Excuse me. Definitely losing some time.
Look how close Mix is to Tango.
Yeah, and then Bassey, you can't keep your eyes off this top 3
Oh.
here. Are they going to drive desperate or are they going to
Mate, this sets up a shit
stay
party.
calm? Oh, Oscar's in the wall! Oh no, Oscar. Oh dear, oh dear.
Hopefully,
oh dear.
Basti plays it
Oscar's
smart.
just let me know that my setup is dreadful. Well, Oscar Mix in second place is using the same setup.
Yeah,
Mix
he's
is
going
looking
for the
to
win.
take the lead off Tango.
Yeah, I think it's more driver error.
But guys,
No.
be cautious, seriously. There's 100% race. There's no safety car.
To be fair, they're racing, but they're being fairly cautious. Like.
They are. They're being fair.
And they have dropped fourth place by 7 seconds. So yeah. Right, I need to put the stream so I can see what you're looking at.
Much cleaner opening few laps than the USA was.
I've still got a game
2
volume.
hours ago.
Try to fix it, but it's not.
As Oscar. Oh, it's Mix
Mix!
almost spin.
Oh,
Basti
well
did very well.
avoided by Bassi, well caught by Mix. Wow, Bassi
Good
now
job,
got a
Bassi.
lot of ERS to work with, whereas Tango ahead doesn't. If Bassi makes a move early here, he can start to break away. He definitely seems to have the best pace of the front three here.
I was going to say, as TJ gets ahead of Geordie Stan, who was definitely the kind of bottleneck in that pack. And him on his medium is going to
Sure it's not Kopi. Ooh, Jordy.
Oh, Kopi just
close
overtook Geordie, I think.
Oh, okay, I see. Oh, Skyon. Looking to go around the outside of XM Design here.
Oh, Skyon's there, I forgot about that.
Well defended by
It looks
XM.
like a really
I believe
sexy
XM was
livery.
in tier 6. I believe it's both in Seeker because Lateef had the same one and their teammates.
Oh yeah, he's them.
Skyon down the inside of XM Design. They're side by side. There's a great battle between
Basti's
the two of
taking
them.
the lead.
Around the outside of the final corner. Oh, he taps the wall. Does he have damage? I don't know. He ducks straight into
Probably
XM
not,
Design.
it's on reduced.
Using ERS for anything, but Skyon has much less. No, you're not going to go down the inside there.
You can't.
As Tango and Mix have a battle. Tango goes out wide. Bassi's running away with this here. Oh, Mix dives to the inside.
desperate
There's
launch.
some
Oh,
contact.
dear.
Oh, good lord. Good lord.
Right.
That was
Interesting, to say the least.
interesting is the word. And that gives TJ another spot. Tango
Yeah.
just plummeting down
But
the
also
order here.
releases Basti to use his pace on his soft tyres.
It does, yeah.
Will be-
Bassi now 9 seconds clear of TJ.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to
10
see their
seconds,
relative
TJ.
pace.
Let's have just a quick look at... actually, no, there's no point in looking at Bassi driving just to see what kind of pace he's got yet when there's so many battles going on further down.
He's already...
TJ is going to look to gap Geordie Stan here, which he hasn't been able to do yet. I know it's the soft medium advantage, but you'd think a driver of TJ's caliber would be capable of...
Basti's
breaking
going a
that
second
DRS.
quicker than his personal best on this lap, which shows he had a lot more pace than he did behind those.
Impressive.
Those chumps.
TJ and I are right up on excuse me, Kobe as well. He's got DRS in him. Let's have a quick look at Oscar. He's round. So that's good.
Oscar, what are you doing?
And Prince overtakes Oscar. Prince is clear.
Oh, I got disqualified.
Oscar
Royale's
said, yeah,
not gonna
I'll
be
do a
pleased.
100% race. Oh, Mixer's pit.
Prince must add some wing damage.
Yeah, what?
Yep,
What's
affecting the front
going
line,
on?
that's fine. Tango finds himself past XM Design. These two are still battling alongside each other here. This is some great... Skyon goes wide. XM has so much more ARS. Skyon
I'm
has the
gonna
red
try
light
this
flashing.
fucking game
Skyon
board.
places his car
Wait,
beautifully
that'll help
there.
him out, won't it?
Oh, that was really good defense. There's Oscar in the wall.
He's not the one who got disqualified.
I know, but his car was just sitting in the wall.
Oh, okay.
You can't take your eyes off this XM Design Skyon battle. Skyon currently has the better of him, but XM has so much more ARS to use. Skyon's already used pretty much all of it in the first 5 laps.
Not good forward thinking. Anyway,
TJ, the top medium runner here.
very
Flashing
close
up
to
to Kobe.
Cope here. Look, he's probably going to have a run down into sector 3, isn't he?
Yeah. Yep, gets the DRS here.
Oh,
Oh,
dirty
trying to-
track limit.
Oh, he has
abuse
such a
it there.
run!
That's a... Side there. Okay, launch at the inside.
I'll fix my game volume, guys.
Oh, what godsend. Now you can hop back in the race, can't you?
Yeah.
Currently, I've just got my food, so
Oh.
Aiden, you two might have to cover without me for a little bit.
Well, Oscar's
I'll
left the
try and
session.
switch who I'm watching to...
I got disqualified, mate.
Kopi got a run on TJ down to turn 1. Go on, Kopi. Hey, he goes for the move. Oh, man. Oh, you get the switch back. Oh, that was a bit filthy. Kopi, you've been embarrassed there, mate. Geordie Stan gets through on him as well. Well, the gap now 13 seconds between TJ and Basti, and we're going to see what kind of pace TJ has here and what kind of pace Basti has. As the soft will start to deteriorate, the tyre difference will slowly shift back towards TJ, and he is probably the faster driver as well. As he does go a little bit deep there, but if we look further down the field, we've got Jesper right behind Glasses. He's going to have a lot of fun trying to overtake Glasses, as I did around Bahrain. It's not an easy task. His Glasses is very what's the right word? Doesn't like to give up a position, that's for sure.
Yeah, sure.
Oscar. Okay.
Oh, sorry, wait. Is it time for a cheeky interval?
Is it? Well, I think it's time for you to go get your harmonica, I think.
No, it's time to promote my new,
Oscar,
I know it's
the
coming.
race is still interesting. Not time yet. Not time yet. The race is still interesting.
Jesper has got past Glasses and he breaks at a normal point. Interesting. Will he go for a dive into the second last turn? 5. Oh no, he has a terrible exit, probably not. Anyway, who's goes? Skion, Cody
Found it,
are
guys, don't
right
worry.
behind Geordie Stan. Wait, Geordie Stan is stuck with TJ.
Yeah,
TJ, what are you doing?
what are you doing, step brother?
Can you declare the lune? Yeah.
Not the time, Oscar. Not the time.
Always the time. Look, TJ is
Do it
the
at,
clear
like, lap 30
bottleneck
when the
in
race
pace
is
here.
really
and
died down.
TJ's got the DRS train forming behind him, as everyone behind him has
TJ's
clearly
holding
got
up a lot of people right now.
a lot of pace, but they just
a lot
can't
of
get
people
past
that are
this
a lot quicker than
inferior
TJ.
driver. Geordie Stan, he's about tier 12 or something, but clearly he's getting held up by TJ here. And he's still got 100% battery. Geordie.
ITJ05.
ITJ05. So it's like 12-year-old kid or however old he is. Anyway, he's actually still in DRS as well. This is incredible, he can't drop them. He's just not got the raw pace.
No,
And,
he's washed it.
let me go into the race director. Basti is currently lapping about 1.5 seconds a lap quicker. Or he has on the last 2 laps at least. As look, Geordie Stan, once again in the DRS, just cannot shake the raw pace of Geordie Stan.
I've got pizza, guys.
Oh, limbs. I've got about a kilo of pasta left.
And I've got pie. Yeah, we're all eating.
I can't eat anymore. I'm dead. Fucking hell, man, I'm finished. Anyway, let's have a look at the 7-0. And yeah, Basti's still 4 tenths quick on that.
Like I say, it's definitely not the best first 8 laps for Bolton Seeker starting on pole. He's now in dead last.
As you know, completely bitten
there's Bolton Seeker.
Definitely.
On the wall. Let's go back to the Prince cam just for a second. To see how he's doing.
He's
got ABS off! And he's got traction control off as well!
I bet he's in cockpit cam.
Huh, good on you, Prince, good man.
Who's that? Is he,
Right,
wait, is he the guy
yes,
here?
yes,
It's like J-Pie that runs no assists. And like, it's completely fine with being really slow. Like, even though he's got
Prince is in tier 6.
I know he's even slow. But you know, you gotta respect it. Like, you can't take the piss.
You do, I respect
Amazing
it.
cockpit cam with like no
Runs less
cards,
assists than me.
with a VR headset on as he gets lapped. So yeah, he's got a really immersive view of what the back of an F1 grid looks like. Anyway, Basti continues to extend his lead 14.5 seconds. And we know the mediums are slower, but would you say this is advantage Basti in terms of going for the race win here, or would you still bet on TJ here, Classy?
My money would still be on TJ. No offense to Bassi, who's in my team, but I wouldn't have had I not just done the race where starting on the mediums looked dire and then I gap Omega by 30 seconds when he had them on later, because you can just go on softs later or for longer when you're on lower fuel. So my money's still on TJ for this one.
So, because if you had 2 equal drivers in these positions, like, who would you say is in a better position?
Kobe spins.
I don't know.
I'd say slightly Bassi right now in the better position if they were completely equal.
But you think
Probably.
TJ's just raw driving ability gives him an advantage?
Well, we'll see.
Well, yeah, yes, we will.
I'm not 100% sure.
I would.
Jesper now keep catching up to Copley.
I was gonna
Jesper's
say-
a dark horse in this race after his lap 1 spin.
I'm in nature like a dark horse. Anyway, Skillin is right behind Geordie Stan now. What happened to Mix? Oh wait, he pitted, didn't he? As Jesper's up to 5th. Skion, once again, has blown his entire battery very early. He's blown his load early. And now he's just going to have to suffer for the rest of the race because of it. I don't know, is it hard to recuperate ERS? Does he use full traction? I think he does.
Skion?
Yeah.
Medium, I think. I don't know.
The
I don't
way he
think
got
full
on it there
traction's
looked like
allowed.
full. I
Or
don't
no,
know.
it is actually, because Hackybin uses it. I think I use on medium though.
I don't know. Anyway, Skier needs to stop braking and being on throttle at the same time because it means you don't brake as well. Anyway, you can't hear me. I'll send them a DM about it. Look, look, 16.5 seconds now the gap. So the
Bassie's flying.
That's-
The gap sort of the amount he was gaining sort of fizzled out for a bit, but it's
He was
right
a
back up
second
there.
and a half
And Jordy
quicker on
stands
the
up on
last lap.
TJ. Maybe TJ's made a mistake.
There's a second and a half quicker on the last lap, and 0.6 quicker on the lap before. So TJ must have made a mistake, but he still definitely got the
Seems
pace
like
on.
TJ's made a mistake.
He lost about a second from a mistake, maybe, but he still seems to have the pace on him on the tyres because he's gained on him every lap.
Yep. Bassie's flying. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's gonna
I'm
be
gonna watch
like
some Sky on here.
if it keeps going like this, it's gonna be close to like a full pit stop gap, isn't it?
Yeah,
No, like,
you're
like
absolutely right.
20,
yeah.
21 seconds ish.
Yeah.
Unless it's, if
At
Bassi
that
could
point,
keep
if he
it
gets to that
consistent,
level, Bassie wants to two-stop here.
doesn't everyone want to do something?
I'd say he goes on the mediums and then ends on the softs. You want to end on
Yeah,
the softs.
especially if you can just come out just ahead of TJ, and like then have a fresher tyres just to keep pace with him, and then you're like dead even going into the last bit of the race.
Yeah.
Also, Bassi knows
Just like in the esports.
Bassi knows he doesn't have to win
They
the
have-
race, but his goal is just to be as close to TJ as he can, because
Yeah, that's true.
he knows TJ is a top tier driver. So, but Jordy stands in his fucking DRS.
Yep.
And Skion's right. Oh, they
Down
got side by
goes down,
side.
Jordy
No,
Towns
don't fight.
inside.
You're gonna lose TJ's magical DRS. Oh, you Gibbs. Come on. Oh, they've lost it now. Yellows for
Yeah, the house.
Tango.
That was for Tango. He was
Their
battling
team
with
is
glasses
having a
just
horrid
before that,
time,
so.
isn't it? Nothing's going well for them. Their team. Tango took like quite a long break out of the game, and he's never really like got back to a level he was
No,
at
he's
before.
never got back to where he was. Yeah.
So come on. I have no doubt he will rekindle that ability. I think over the next season.
I do.
Really? Well, I have faith. I have faith in Shay. So,
Are we gonna get trending, Aiden? Hashtag back Bassie.
yeah, back Bassi. Yeah. Should we do
Back
some
Bassi.
critique of TJ's laps now? I think it's prime time that we.
Let's watch TJ.
Okay, well,
Let's watch TJ.
wait for
A
him.
two-time runner-up.
So, Cassie, you're
Two-time
one
runner-up
of the
in
best.
IFC
You're
2-1.
probably the best driver in the league, if not one of the best on Xbox. Why don't you take us through a lap with ITJ05?
Okay, right, let's see. Cool. Using a bit too much ERS there, I think.
It's a long
Yeah,
race,
we need to
TJ.
stay
You want to be
funny.
saving some.
He's burning it, yep. Very poor. Cuts that corner. I know it's regular corner cutting, but I can't believe he'd cheat like that, to
Yeah.
be honest with you.
It's a dirty track.
Um,
I've always said it.
He's a dirty track center Sky on pits. But TJ, a bit of a lock up there. Disgustingly bad there from TJ.
Just brake a
I'd
little
actually
bit
be
less
embarrassed
next
if I
time,
was him.
TJ.
He should use ABS. Yes, you want to go flat out. And he does slack off like a bit of a wuss. So that's
Big
quite
pussy.
poor from TJ there. I probably try to blame it on Tango's dirty air, but quite frankly he's not close enough.
Yeah, especially on this
Excuse
game.
me. I'm saying another wee lock up
Ooh,
there from TJ. Goes
too
to
much
third. You want to
curb
go
for
down
my
to second
liking.
and then short shift to third. Yep, he's done that wrong as well.
Not look at these steering
how he
wheel
does the
movements. It's
chicane.
not, you want to
Yeah,
be
well, he's on
smooth.
controller, you know.
You're scrubbing speed there.
So down to fifth. Oh, he almost spins there. That's horrible.
Yeah, he has to slack off quite a lot.
That is horrible from TJ. Yep. He's lost by 3 seconds. That was probably the best corner he's taken, and it was pretty bad.
Acceptable at best. Runs a
Yeah,
bit wide there.
Misses the apex. Strict corner cutting would have him down for that. Breaks too early there. Doesn't go down to second. No short shifting for TJ here.
The minimum speed was far too low
And,
there. He's got to carry more speed.
Last corner he wasn't able to. So I'm gonna go back to Aiton after talking you through a lap there from TJ. 600ths off his best. That is poor.
3 out of 10. That's my score for that lap. And if we look at the time of that lap, it was a full 3 attempts down on Bassi. He's gone 12 laps. Wait, 5 seconds for a severe collision with Jesper. How's it? What? And 5 seconds to speeding in pit. It's gone from bad to worse for Mix. He's just got 10 seconds of penalties in less than 10 seconds. So,
let's have a quick look. Let's do a quick thing. So, the 2 people that have loaded my setup this race were Mix DX and Oscar.
So that is the only common factor between these 2 people. We've both had shocking races. Now, obviously, as Cast is one of the best on Xbox, he obviously makes and carefully crafts his own setups to suit his driving style. And he has endless hours of practice, down to the finest detail, to the last spring. It's at 8, stiffness 7, to find the last 100. But that's why he's one of the best on Xbox. And it is failing these 2 drivers, so I think you could assign that to a lack of talent on Casty's behalf. A lack of ability.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Mix's throttle input is so weird. What's Mix's telemetry? How is...
Let's see. He's shaking. Mix is shaking.
I think he's got Parkinson's or something. What's it called? Or rickets. Is it rickets where you're like really shaky?
No, it's Parkinson's. It's Parkinson's.
Oh, okay, that's the one. Yeah. Like,
Yellows in sector 2 is
like,
probably TJ.
Yeah.
TJ's
pinned it. Push, push, push.
Westy Dog. It's the Westy Dog.
Dirty dog.
TJ says he has a default setup. I don't want to hear those pitiful excuses.
I don't think that's true, to be honest. Like,
Betcha TJ loaded my setup.
I would never trust a Welshman. That's what I always say.
No.
Anyway, oh, we've
Let's see what
the
kind of place
stream.
Mix
Thank you,
has.
Dan.
Dan did it. Yeah, I was a mid typing and then I saw Dan was typing as well, so I left it.
Thanks, Jeff. Anyway, so either way you look at it, TJ's either got a setup on and he's just slow, or he's not got a setup on because he's stupid. Which either way, I think you can trace all the problems back to TJ's fault. And I think that's all you really need to know. I think
Here comes
Westy has
TJ on
no
Westy Dog.
Westy has no setup apparently.
That's because Oscar readied up very quickly.
So, anyway, do you think we are starting to approach the pit window for all the soft runners? This is around when
But
USA.
we saw Mix pit, so I'd say
I thought that's because he had damage. I think
close to lap. What?
It's not because he had damage.
I have no idea.
Well, he had 5 seconds for a severe collision. So my guess was he had damage from that severe collision. Which I think is a
You're
fair
probably
assumption. Cheers. Jesper, I guess he had that. Has he got damage or something? Because I was expecting him to be a bit faster, and he's completely fallen off the pack here, hasn't he?
He spun on turn 1. Remember?
Yeah, but he wasn't that far behind when he was coming back through, wasn't he?
I think he may have made a mistake, but I'm not sure. His pace has seemed decent apart from.
Yeah, but he's now
catching up quite
43
quickly.
seconds adrift of the lead. Bassi can now.
He's yet to pit, so
Bassi can pit and come out in clean air in P2 now, which is quite a big deal,
That's
I'd
true.
say.
I'd agree because Jordistan clearly was a big handful for TJ. So
I'd say, and Bolting Seeker's already 2 laps down. Nix gets the fastest lap of the race. Yeah, but he's already 2 laps down, so by the end of this could be a brutal
that was not
time
good for that
lost,
team,
isn't it?
especially considering Gabriel retired from F1 today.
Mix is almost a second a lap faster than anyone else on the track at the moment. Let me have a look at the time. He did 26.0, right?
Is the undercut that powerful?
Yep, he's gone a second faster than Bassi and TJ on that last lap. Now, we don't know what kind of ERS or DRS or anything. He didn't have DRS, but he might have just dumped the battery, but still, I think that's fairly significant.
That's some interesting info. I'd say.
Yeah, would you pick onto some softs and try and
Would you?
preserve a bigger lead as possible? Or would you
I
go for
don't
some
know.
mediums and try to be fast at the end? I would go medium, I think.
I think I'd go mediums.
Just because he's actually not going to be very far behind TJ when he comes out. And I think you don't want to get stuck behind TJ and lose time on your fresh soft stint, is what I'm thinking.
Exactly.
So I think I would
would say
go.
mediums
He's
for
still
Bassi.
pulling from TJ. Very impressive pace from Bassi. TJ's last lap a 27.1. Bassi's last lap a 26.9. So steady 2 tenths a lap.
Shall we? Watch a lap from Ale Glasses 99.
Let us, as he rounds
This
the
is my
final
goat.
corner. Go on. Talk us through how this is just bounds ahead of what we saw a few laps earlier with TJ. Go on.
Right, so let's say turn 1 here from Glasses. Let's see what he can pull off. Watch how he isn't a dirty track extender like TJ and still pulls a second on him.
Steady. Definitely a steady turn 1. No risk of binning it there.
Nope.
Not braking too
braking
late.
inputs. No, his braking inputs perfectly smooth.
Jesus.
Lovely on the throttle. Doesn't slack off as much as TJ around there because he's not a massive wuss.
Little weave. That's just to get some temperature in the front tyre. It's a very advanced technique. I wouldn't expect most of you to understand. But he is simply operating on a plane higher than most of us.
A different plane of existence.
Yeah.
Beautiful curb usage there.
I'm not even being funny.
That was
fantastic.
fantastic.
TJ took it dead ass. I'm not being
It
funny.
was, yeah.
Actually was. Popey pits.
Now for the chicane. Let's see how the GOAT can navigate the chicane. Down to 6th. Unlike TJ who had to go down to 5th. So
XM design spun.
XM design resets the track.
Now that he
allowed,
dipped the front right onto the grass. That's an advanced tyre cooling technique. Because now he's worked the tyres so hard through that sector, he needs to cool them off a bit before approaching the final sector.
The grass is a bit wet.
Yeah, because the grass is colder than the track. Simple science teaches you that. Grass is always colder than tarmac. That's
at all times,
that's
no matter what.
the 7th law of thermodynamics.
Oh, that was beautifully done.
Beautifully
just
done.
The extra rotation.
He
from
knows
the
it's on
wall
reduce produce damage, so he can walk right a little bit to carry a bit more minimum speed.
Yep.
Beautiful.
No track extender.
See,
turn 1.
he didn't want to hit the
that's a
apex
lot.
there, because hitting that curb increases tyre wear on the front right, and he knows that this is a front right limited track. And he's
Bassy's in,
as
Bassy's in. Another pair of softs. Didn't listen to my advice.
He's waffling about glasses now.
Milky melon.
We're gonna
In the lobby.
go. Anyway, how far behind TJ will he be? Oh, it's
Let's see. There's
another
TJ.
retirement.
Look and see. Oh, Polting Seeker's out. Can't be too surprised. He was quite far.
It's
out.
not
He
a
probably
lot.
actually game time.
It's like 4. Oh no!
Oh, Bassy, no!
Oh, he's kind of held it. He's kind of held
He
it.
keeps it facing the right way.
Not
Just
optimal.
about.
Not optimal.
Not the optimal line for turn 1.
He's lost
Glasses will
about-
tell you that. You want to avoid that.
He's lost about 5.5 seconds.
He's lost about 5 seconds and the tyres
But
will be
That
screaming
would
for
have
help
also
there.
that would have knocked his confidence a bit, but he should be rapid.
It will have, yeah. He won't be able to push. Look, you can see by the way TJ is driving how giddy he is at that spin.
Yeah, I can see the giddy. There's also something else I don't like about TJ. TJ's very happy with other people's failures. This stems from him having very little success in his own life, and I think it's quite a sad existence.
TJ, you know, 2-time runner-up.
There's a lot of
IFC
bitterness there.
tier 1.
There's a lot of bitterness.
And how many times did he win?
None. There's just a lot of.
None.
I think that sums it up.
Yeah.
TJ's always just been not quite good enough. That's actually what they call him. That's what his parents called him.
Not quite good enough.
Just not quite good enough. Not up to. He's just not up to scratch.
Not quite good enough 05.
Same with chess. I think I have a like 102 record against TJ at chess, and it's just because he's not very intelligent. He's not very intelligent, and he should really work on that. Anyway,
We say as he's most definitely taking a decent lead after Bassy's
cut this
No, he
up
won't
and put
be
it on
in
the
lead when
TikTok,
comes out,
TJ.
but-
Okay. Anyway,
Yeah.
as Bassy goes purple in sector 3, he is hunting him down.
Yeah. He's
See,
doesn't seem to have
Bassy
ruined his
just wanted a bit of
confidence.
clean air. He didn't want to get stuck behind an inferior driver.
So
he just
TJ's is especially dirty.
And
as
he
well.
just spun to get a little bit of temp in the fronts and rears, just so he's really ready to attack this stint. Look at the time he's gaining.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's right. And if Bassy didn't spin, he'd probably yellows sector 1, sector 2.
Tango!
Just tango. It got me a bit excited. It was TJ there.
Yeah, I would have to blame TJ as well, to be honest. He's quite
You think
he's
TJ
quite
hit him?
annoying, and it's sometimes
Okay, XM design on glasses here.
what a titanic battle as Mix goes faster again. Now glasses
Why is Mick so fast?
fresh softs. I don't know. That should go faster than
They're
that.
older than glasses.
Anyway,
Here
look,
comes
he's gonna have a
design.
good
XM design
run.
has a lot of ARS. Glasses is using all of his to defend this spot, and it's going to work.
But he's going to run a second dose of a DRS down into turn 3. And XM to go gets a fairly decent exit, but so does Glasses. See a little bit of tyre cooling there. I like it.
Oh, beautiful from
He's going to have a
Glasses there.
lunge down
XM
the
design's gonna
inside.
launch one down the inside.
Glasses is going to turn in.
Scotsman.
Yeah.
Glasses beautifully turns in.
I'm shocked. I'm simply shocked you did that. But as we're going to see a fastest lap of the race from Batty here, aren't we? Of course.
There it is.
Wow.
He's a man on a mission.
That was like 1.7 faster than Mix. Wait.
Wow, okay, he's flying.
Oh, sorry, no, 0.7 faster than Mix, sorry.
He's using a lot of his ERS, that gives TJ
2.3 seconds faster than TJ on that last lap.
Wow, the undercut is so strong.
Especially in the hands of someone like Bassi, who really knows what they're doing. As Geordie Stan pits, he goes onto the mediums. So this will be interesting to see how the differing strategies play out. I think this is a right call. I think it's, you know, I think because
Geordie Stan's car is very nice. It looks like what an Audi would look like.
I think it's wise to have the benefit of the mediums, the benefit of the softs at the start to make up positions, but then also the benefit of the end on the lighter car. I think this is an intelligent strategy from Geordie Stan.
Shall we, Aiden, rank the car liveries top 3?
Okay, so let's start with TJ. Now, let's have a good view. I mean, it's alright.
Okay. It's nothing special.
I think that's a 6 out of 10 livery for me. It's not ugly in any way, but it's just not special.
Yeah. I'll say 6. I think with some sponsors it could look nicer.
Yeah.
I'll go 6. I'll join you with a 6 out of 10. Bassi.
I like this. It's quite dynamic.
I love the purple. I think it's clean as hell.
I think it's very clean. Quite artistic, you know, and I like the dynamic shapes. So I'd put an 8 out of 10 on this one.
I was going to say 8 myself.
Jesper. You know, I like it.
Let me have a look. I'm not as big a fan.
I think that's a solid 7.
Think with the type, you know, like the template, they could have made it nicer.
True. The colours they've chosen
I'll go
are not
for 6.
striking. I would go 7, but I respect your opinion. Oh, this one's got sponsors on it, which makes it look cooler.
Geordie Stan?
Quite similar to what we just saw. But I think slightly better.
Geordie Stan, it's quite like what an Audi would look like if it was an F1, I think.
True.
I'm gonna give it a 7. I think it's solid.
I think another 7, but I would say it is actually slightly better than Jesper's. Mix.
Yeah. Mix. Quite boring. I think.
Quite standard.
Not much going on.
Quite boring. I'd go with a 6.
I'll say 5 for Mix.
Oh, he's quite boring. I'd say TJ is better. Yeah, I think it's a 5. Yellow's in sector 3, but that's not a big deal. Popey.
Glasses. Oh, nice.
That's a very aggressive colour. That's quite. That is striking.
Yeah.
But I think it's a bit. I don't think it really works.
No.
I think it's too garish.
I'll go 5 for Kobe. XM design. The bright pink. Yeah, I gotta respect the choice. Of the bright
this
pink.
doesn't. It's very aggressive colour, but it doesn't clash with any of the other colours.
It doesn't clash
the way that
like
Kobe's
does. I quite like it. I'm gonna give it a 7 for XM design.
I would have to agree. IFC glasses.
I'm a fan of that livery.
Oh, I actually quite like it, you know.
I like that. It reminds me of like a reverse palette of the old Renaults from the early to mid 2000s.
I think this is an 8.
And they were my favourite cars of all time.
The design on the yellow engine cover as well, I think is really nice.
They were my favourite cars of all time.
You know what makes it look good is that both the front and rear wing are yellow, but they have like a little angle of blue on it. That looks really good. I think that's an 8.
They're very cool. I'm having to give glasses an 8. If there was more sponsors, I think it would... Ski on.
This is like a slightly downgraded version of glasses, in my opinion.
I actually prefer it.
Really?
I actually prefer it.
I'm gonna go the other way. I think it's a 7. I prefer glasses.
I'm gonna keep it at 8.
Okay.
But I'd give it a higher 8.
Okay.
Than glasses.
Westy. If I can get off board, I can see
Westy, let's have a look. Oh. I actually feel a bit ill. I actually feel a bit sick looking
I'm sorry, that's the worst one we've seen today after 4.
Good lord, that's
it's quite... It's a year 4 art project. Year 4 from me.
Are you sure that we're not gonna get banned from Twitch just for having that on the screen?
I don't know. I think we may have to put our viewer discretion.
Yeah, let's get off that. And
young
Prince,
children, please close your eyes.
You know what? Prince's setup's quite understated, but you know what?
It's a minimalist approach, and I kind of like it.
Similar
to his driving style. Like, not trying to do too much. Prince's... Not overextending himself in any way.
I actually really like this.
I think it's a solid 7. I think it's a...
I'm going to say it again. I think that's very cool. Oh, he's stepped out there,
fans.
Putting on a bit of a show for us. That is beautiful.
Oh, and Bassie's brought up to TJ. That didn't take long, did it?
Oh. Yeah, wow.
Go on, Bassy.
So I would rate Bolt and Seeker is my favourite. I can
Oh,
remember.
yellows in
it
sector
from
1.
Start. Who is
Jesper.
Jesper's round. Oh, that's
And this
horrible.
is very
Jesper,
much a
that's
2-horse race now, isn't it? I mean, he
Okay.
wasn't really in it, to be honest,
Yeah.
but yeah, I'll be back shortly.
How hard will TJ
I
defend
need to
is the
deal.
question.
I need to deal with this pasta.
How hard will TJ defend? Is Bassy going to go for it here? He's using ERS. No, he's not. Not enough to make a move. Or does he? He goes to the outside. TJ defends. Bassy! Switch back! Oh, they're side by side! Oh, Bassy lets him go. He realises TJ has the racing line there. If Bassy would have got that move, that would have been fantastic. Let's see. Can he get him? Going into turn 1 here. He needs a good exit. He'll have a lot more grip than TJ on these soft tyres. Let's see. Is he close enough? TJ is burning that 80% of ERS he has. Bassy's being wise, he's not doing it. Bassy goes wide. That allows him to switch in for the second corner. He's got so much grip. He's right behind TJ. He's using the ERS. TJ once again is burning. Bassy goes down the inside. TJ leaves the door open. Late braking. Can Bassy make the corner? He goes a little bit wide. TJ tries to switch back him. Bassy has the inside though for this left-hander. TJ tries to hang it. Now TJ has the inside. Does he back out of it? He doesn't. Oh, TJ! I think he should have backed out from that earlier. That was great racing between the two, but...
Kumbaya.
Oh, hello, Oscar.
Kumbaya. How are we?
Hello, sir. I'm doing good. Just seen Bassy take the lead. Feeling good.
Cheeky!
Exactly what you said. I think that means advantage Bassy. Like,
Bassy. Oi,
I
oi.
guess theoretically, Bassy could just copy TJ's strategy if he wants to just stay with him, but I don't think he'd back himself. I think he needs to just keep going on those softs and then go to mediums for the end and hope that the TJ's softs don't have such an advantage. Where do I think Westy will finish? Asks Eli. I'm going to say 10th because he's 54 seconds behind the guy in front. So I'll have to say 10th. Prince is 3 laps down, bless him, but he's giving it his best, so that's fine. Let's see how he's doing. Oh, he stopped accelerating. What's wrong with Prince? What's Prince doing? Has he drastically underfueled? Oh, is he just let? Oh, he's just letting Westy pass because Westy's lapping him. Bless him, good guy. I like Prince, and I really respect the no assists grind that he's on here. This is good. Oh, Prince has no. Must have front wing damage with the understeer he's got there. Mix catching up to Jordistan, but Jordistan has recently pit for those mediums, so I don't know if the soft advantage will have overcome the new tyre advantage that Jordy has for his mediums.
So the
Did you see in that battle?
No.
Did you see the battle?
Between who?
Oh, it was class, mate. Between Bassy and TJ. It
No.
was amazing.
Oh, I'll have to go watch it back tonight then.
Yeah, you should.
Right. Just look at his...
Yellow sector 3, who is it? Prince seems to have... Or I think he's just slowing down to let the people lapping him by.
I think it's just his pace in the game. He's still putting out yellows for it. Anyway, sorry.
Mix has caught right up to Jordy's.
Nah, he must have spun. He was
Jordy
24
made a
seconds off his
mistake?
personal best at that.
Jordy?
Yeah. No, Prince.
Unless you pit.
Oh, Prince.
No, he's done 6 of that mediums. Let's go.
Oh.
It's kind of crazy that if this was a 50...
Well, yeah, but I did. So
If this-
don't question it.
It's kind of mad that if this was a 50% race, it would be very nearly over. I feel like
Yeah,
it's
it
over.
would be the last lap of it. 29. Almost. Anyway. Oscar, do you think we're going to have exams
Here
this
we
year?
go.
You say? Hello. What's going on?
He asked, do you think you're going to have exams this year?
I don't know.
Yeah, I wonder if I might not.
Jordy Stan just
Oh,
lets Mix go.
for you,
and
less
that's getting his
likely.
way.
I don't know.
Less likely.
What like you're gonna have exams?
Why is it less likely?
Because you're in the year above, so like you had, I don't know. Well, you have
Why is
exams
Prince
this
holding
year.
his ARS
I have
on?
exams next year. So I don't know.
Why is Prince holding his ARS on? Like, mid-corner?
To go fast. Posse.
Oh, he has wing damage. There's no way.
Like,
There's no
if
way
it's a
he doesn't have wing
lockdown,
damage.
then
Why isn't he pitting?
His wing looks good to me.
it'll be like
I think
similar
he just
to like
can't.
last
He's
year.
a guy who can't really drive like ABS, driving without ABS.
Oh goodness.
Bro, he's so close. It's just.
Oh yeah, I'm going
48
Mexico in
quid.
5 days. Oh.
Mexico.
Mexico.
Go into the pits. Prince, please, pit! Please, Prince. Oh god.
Does he? Because his wing looks visually fine to me.
Yeah, but in
no,
the
he
game
has so
it's-
much understeer, it's ridiculous.
Is that just because he keeps locking up? Do you think?
No, that's
No,
damage.
that's damage. Okay.
100% that's damage.
He's 4 laps down.
Wait, how
Doesn't
many
matter how
viewers
good
are
or
there
bad
on the
you
stream right now?
Not
6.
loads.
So like, it'd be funny if we spoiled Spider-Man for the 6 people. You might have not seen
it wouldn't,
Spider-Man.
I haven't
not
seen
do
it
that.
yet.
Just joking.
But I bet half of them aren't even listening. Half of them just got it on because they're nice. And they're like.
No,
they're
I bet all 6 are the
Run
actual
an ad,
drivers
Aiden,
who are
run an
just
ad.
listening to the commentators.
They just got it on the
Think
side to like
lost-
check
yeah.
the gaps.
Yeah. Hello.
Look at the understeer Prince has got.
I was saying in my ear.
Oh. Bassy
What
is
was
in charge
that?
ahead of TJ is slowed down here. What?
Prince just stopped. Just stopped.
He's vibing. Leave him be.
Anyway.
Bassy's charge from TJ has come to a halt here. That's he's still gaining, but not anywhere like what he was before. If
He was
only
a
didn't
second.
spin.
He was a second quick on my lap, Cassie.
Yeah, Cassie. Stupid donkey.
Oh, shut up! Hate the Perriers, go away.
Have a
I'm
what?
leaving. I'm not doing this anymore.
That was a hostile work
Stream's gone,
environment.
boys, I'm sorry.
Headphone.
Rent free.
We'll actually
We
back
should
in
be
2
finished
minutes.
with plenty of time to spare at this road. Anyway, it's going very smoothly. DJ really revs it out, doesn't he? Anyway, do you want to talk about actual F1 now, cause you know nothing's happening.
And Oscar.
Oh, you're here too, still, aren't you? I don't know. Is Carl Stevens still here?
Exactly, that's what talking to me.
Oh, fine. Okay, great. I'll just. Oscar, how's your week been?
It's been amazing. So, you know, last week I scored this week. Oh yeah, don't you think, usually, so like,
Yeah.
the time from like October half term to like Christmas holidays, like it's the longest time of the year. But this year it's gone so quickly.
Yeah,
Don't
no,
you
I
think?
would have to agree. It actually felt very quick.
Usually, this is the slowest part of the year. It's like, it's dreadful.
Yeah.
But this year it's gone.
Yeah, but
It's
normally
mad.
you don't do anything really. But for me, it was very busy in it, but it felt very quick.
Yeah,
I don't know,
weird.
but it was like
Usually-
7 or 8 weeks.
Yeah, literally,
But
it
it
was
was-
2 months, almost.
Yeah, I think we had 7 weeks. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a
It's
long
mad.
time. But it
It's
felt so
usually
quick.
like, yeah, it's weird.
Yeah, I'd finished all my uni application and I had my interview and all that shit. I did quite a lot.
Cool.
26.6 from TJ and it's got Bassie's time. 26.1, still half a second quicker than that. Wow, what a man. TJ is surely gonna box soon.
I had to go Christmas shopping today because I have like
I haven't
my
bought anyone a present yet.
yeah, because I have like my Christmas Eve tomorrow. So like I had to get presents for tomorrow for my
But
family.
you do presents on Christmas Eve.
Yeah,
Is that
in
Polish?
Poland? Yeah, it's just Europe, I think in general.
Oh yeah, I knew they did it in Germany.
I'm back.
Yeah,
Bassy's clearing
but because we're
TJ
going
here.
Mexico,
Yeah.
like we have our Christmas Eve tomorrow.
Yeah, it's probably not practical to take all the presents.
Yeah, all
to
the
Mexico.
presents exactly. Yeah, that's why.
Yeah. Where are they gonna? How are they gonna drag your Fanatec all the way to?
Yeah,
Mexico?
man. My massive like to scale Mercedes rig.
Or your
Like,
2-foot dildo.
Yeah, how gonna fit that? And also, there's also
Customs don't
fucking
allow. dildos
Yeah, exactly.
longer
And
than
there's
1
also a
foot.
weight limit, isn't there? And also like a 2-foot dildo is pretty heavy. So like
Leave TJ's mama, bro.
I think
Yeah, Yes,
I think Glasses' braking assist is making him brake to let by back markers.
Oh, it's actually so funny.
I love how we
People
need to
laughing,
talk
it's making
about
him
the
brake.
old members' classes, like, just come with
I was trying to talk about
voice.
Agile F1.
Yeah.
It's gonna be really funny because he's on first off, so he's actually gonna be faster than Jordy, and his braking is just gonna make him brake to let him pass. Look, he's
I
gonna
think,
brake.
no, he did just brake on a straight. And he
Let's
let
watch
Jordy
him
by,
here.
but it might have just been him. He seems okay. Now he
Oh, it might have just been a start of the moment thing. He just wanted to brake on the straight.
Yeah.
So far, okay. Just Glasses doing Glasses things, I guess. DJ's really extending this in, isn't he?
Isn't he? He's gonna one-stop it.
But why?
I don't know.
It's quite clearly not working at the moment, is it?
Well,
Because Vassi was able to pull away from him, pit, re-overtake him, and then pull away from him again after spinning.
I
Spin
guess
that.
though, Bassi only has 7 seconds on TJ, right? When TJ pits for softs, he'll start making that up, and then Bassi will have to go on the mediums, and he'll keep making that up. So actually,
Yeah, I guess so. But, you know. If
TJ's
Vassi
in
hadn't
the driving
spun,
seat.
he'd be like 13 seconds ahead.
Yeah.
But, you know,
TJ's in
he
the
did.
driving seat for this race.
Yeah, I mean, but when's he gonna pit or what? So, like, he's gonna have to take this to what, like lap 37 or something?
Yeah.
Lap 38. And Bassi's pulling quite. Even now, he's pulling fairly considerably. Look at the last lap. 26.0 for Bassi. 26.6 for
Oh,
Cox.
3 ads are being run.
What?
There's 3 ads in a row being run here.
How have you mentioned that? I haven't actually ran an ad this whole stream. I don't think anybody cares. But
Pete must be in chat.
hey, you're just counting the money.
IFC, yeah.
5 laps down, for instance. That's going to be a hefty time pen for him and anyone who DNFs.
If Prince DNF, so it'll be a lot better for his team. Oh, Prince is pitted. Oh, he's gone. Oh, that's. Oh, that was audacious there from Prince.
What did he try and do?
I must say. He went down to first gear and then he just revved the crap out of the engine and spun.
Oh, sounds like fun to me.
Yeah, he was trying to do donuts.
Well, celebrate his
Let's watch a lap
victory.
from
Celebrate his victory.
our goat Bassi. Pete says there wasn't much going on, so I thought I'd run an ad or 3.
TJ setting a personal best,
Thank
but that's
you.
still half a second off Bassi's last lap.
Bassi clear, Bassi clear.
Easy. So yeah, if TJ does what, another 6 or 7 laps, it's gonna
Prince
be
is round again.
it's gonna be another 3 or 4 seconds. So he's gonna be like 11 to 12 seconds behind. Oh, Bassi flinched.
Prince doing about an 8-point turn here.
They do not. Admittedly, F1 cars have very poor turning circles.
They do.
Like
Turning circle of a cruise ship.
really bad. Yeah, it's like a cruise liner. Honestly, it's horrific. More yellows? Is that all go Glasses? It was.
No. No.
Gonna get laughed by someone.
We got a battle! We got a battle!
Where?
Where's the
Oh,
dog on Sky on?
Oh, Glasses!
No!
Oh, anyway.
Glasses. Has Glasses finished a race yet? I think he's done 3 of them.
No, he's on all of the rest of them.
Skyon just headbutts himself past Westing.
Yeah, that's how you win a championship. Boys, that's how you win a tier 4 championship.
Clearly, he's won more than you.
Yeah, well, he's won more tier 4 championships than you as well.
Yeah, true.
I think if you look at him, he's won more tier 4 championships than anyone. Because it's just they didn't have a tier
He's
4.
level with Iranian, right?
Or did Iranian win a tier 4 championship?
He did, yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, as he's won as much as anyone has. There we go.
How long will it take for Prince to pass Glasses?
Like 4 laps, I think, 4 or 5 laps. Let's just say a while. I wouldn't hold
You
your.
gotta
I
respect
wouldn't
Prince
hold
for
your
keeping
breath.
with it.
The gap
You gotta
is
respect him for keeping with
extending.
it.
Mixed
Jesus.
pits from P3 by another.
Mix is putting in a
He's
decent
sped
race.
every time into the pits.
Oh.
Like
Come on, hunger for minions.
you'd be 10 seconds further up the field if you just broke for the pits, mate. Anyway.
Bomb.
Oh, my cheek has someone enters the pits.
Martin.
When does TJ pit? That's the question.
I don't know if he's won the stopping yet. Should probably wait for like 30.
Could be up on Jesper.
Oh shit, bro. Yeah. Like, surely the
Basically-
softs can't really do much more than 20. I'm
But
thinking.
the question is, right? Can TJ make up 8 seconds or 10 seconds, whatever it'll end up being, on softs as opposed to Bassie's mediums? Yellows, sector 3.
Probably.
It's Prince. He does not pit. He stays out.
Thing is, Bassie's gonna pit before TJ, so he's actually gonna get a slight undercut as well, isn't he? Well, they'll probably
Yep, he will be.
pit at
Yellows in
fairly
sector 3.
similar times.
Just Prince again. The yellows have moved to sector 1 as Prince goes to sector 1.
He's actually just driving at that pace, isn't he? What? He's step on the throttle! Come on, go! What's he doing?
I don't know. It's hard to delve into the mind of Prince.
What's he?
Do you want to go for a lap with Prince, Aiden?
I don't think, like,
Commentator.
my mum like drives on the road pretty much. Like, it looks like he's trying to obey the highway code at the same time as.
This looks quite like my dad playing the F1.
Is he your dad? It can't be your dad because your dad's a king, not a prince. But...
My dad has been Prince this entire time. Even though I turned
He's
all
very
the assists on
smooth
for him.
on the steering wheel.
Yeah, he's clearly got a wheel. And pedals.
Yeah.
This
So
has
look
been his
at-
best driving in a while, actually.
Yeah, blistering, I would say. Probably faster than TJ at the moment.
I mean, the current driving we're seeing certainly isn't 6 laps down driving. It's not great, but it's not 6 laps down, so this is definitely the best he's been driving in full stop. Before he did do half the
TJ
race with no front wing.
Was, I think, 1.5 seconds off Bassie that last lap. So Bassie is really pushing
Bassie's
the
got a
life out.
second wind of pace here.
I'm gonna say, do you think he's really given everything on an in lap?
I think so. Maybe. Let's see. Let's follow Bassie and have a look.
He's only 3 tenths
Jesper's
down on his
up
PB.
until-
Considering he's on 17 laps on
Yeah.
his size, that's fairly good, I'd say.
Let's see.
Yeah, look, he's using the RS.
Skyon says, can we have a lap with Skyon on hard bass music? But I
Oh,
don't
good
want
possible.
to risk any kind of copyright, so
Yeah, I think we're gonna
do
see
that. We can do a
Bassie
lap
pit
with
this lap,
Skyon.
maybe, or maybe the next lap.
let's see.
Gonna be soon for sure. It's on the first, Yep, boxing.
Yep, you called it.
See,
Almost
that's
done
just
pushing
the
on his
team
own lap.
chemistry break. Easy.
Be
Okay.
careful, good
Oh, it's a
enough. Well done,
37
Bassie.
pit lane. That's maybe why we've been seeing people speed. Able just not
By
prepared.
people you mean mix about 8 times.
Yes, that's exactly what I mean.
TJ goes through. My Bassie needs to
To be fair,
do everything he
Tango
can.
did it twice as well. Mix and Tango have
Oh,
both done
did
it
he?
twice. Tango's dead.
Let's see what Skyon's up to.
Prince still hasn't overtaken glasses.
Let's see what Skyon's up to this lap.
Didn't he do it about 10 minutes ago?
No.
What, glasses?
Oh, glasses, yeah.
Exactly, and Prince is still behind it.
Yeah,
Like, if we stopped the count, glasses would be P10.
yes. This is correct.
So
Imagine after all this.
Skion wants to lap with
Imagine after
Skion,
all this.
but I don't know.
I'm on a lap with Skion, but I'm not
fair.
listening to hard bass music in case there's copyright.
I'm not particularly. You can. He's got no ERS again. Skion, I think you should be a bit more conservative on the ERS. I've never seen you with more than 10% ERS.
Jesper Pitts, not a big deal.
Pretty big stint on him.
Sure,
He's
but
gonna have
he's
to do
on the
22
softs
laps
for the
on
end.
softs. That's not a
Yeah,
small
yeah.
stint. It's no small task. Anyway, on take us a lap with the tier 4 champion.
Let's see, he's using his ARS. he's really using it, wow.
You don't need to short shift when you're
Wowee.
in 7th. You can just rev it
3%.
out.
Oh, good.
Lot of curb usage. It's an advanced
I don't really know what
technique.
to say. There was a lot of gear shifting that I wouldn't have liked, and a lot of curb usage as well. That was actually fairly clean. Maybe wants to be further to the right for the left hand.
Ooh.
That was fine. Does he go flat out, or is he a wuss?
No,
He flat out said, "We have our champion."
more balls than TJ, that's for sure.
More balls than TJ, more balls than Bassi on a new set of softs. We have our champion of the 24-hour.
Like, why is he using overtake here? Like, what are you getting from this?
I don't know.
Oh wait, too much curve for my liking. That's slowed him down a fair bit.
Sticks to the left, cuts the track
Yeah,
distance
nice.
off. This is good.
Nice.
This is good.
Shortest distance. We like to see
Is
it.
that right? Yep, at a good time.
Stuff fairly nice.
Next use of the regular corner cutting
okay.
beautifully.
Okay.
Really, you know what? He didn't seem to lose
That is
much
the
time, so that's quite good.
definitely
We'll
using the
switch on to
IndyCar line.
mixed here because it looks like he's going to make a move on Kobe 46 here.
That was very fun to get on, thank you. Bassi done a lap on the mediums, yeah.
Joe Kilgore's just sent me a Snapchat and it's just him with some girl, so thanks for letting me know, Joe Kilgore. It's the first time I've got a Snapchat from him, maybe
right.
ever.
Everyone, he wants everyone to know. Joe Kilgore gets pussy, you guys. Everyone should know. Okay, Bassi's got a personal best middle sector.
Bassi's flying here.
He's moving.
TJ's washed.
Fastest lap, 25-0.
Bassi's fastest lap on his mediums, Huawei.
25-0.
Very
If we
solid.
compare that to a lap time with TJ, let's have a little look. 26-4. 1.5 seconds slower. So,
Bassi's coming here to lap the Westy dog. Will TJ pit this lap, do you think?
20 laps on the soft, I guess is doable. Would we be able to see if he has a tyre indicator warning or not? Can we see that?
No, I don't think we can.
Anyway, oh, well. Prince has decided it's the
TJ
right
is-
time for some hard tyres. As he overtakes IFC last but starting move. But these hard tyres,
Oh, brilliant, Prince.
just want something a bit more durable that can handle his aggressive driving style.
5
Anyway,
laps down on Westy dog.
as TJ just
Sky
gets
on overtakes TJ!
clip it,
Beautifully from Sky on there.
fucking
And he's
smooth.
gapping him.
Jordan. He's just got the raw pace, Jeff.
Sky on's gapping TJ. Holy moly.
Mix.
Mix fastest.
Very
What?
quick lap from Mix.
TJ's using a lot of ERS, which means he will most likely pit this lap, probably. Don't make me look like an idiot, TJ.
No, you're stupid.
You prick.
Well,
But he
to be
used
fair,
like 30%.
he did get the DRS stuff.
Look.
That's maybe why he stuck out, because he thought he could use the DRS.
Sky on's
He is
clear,
setting
here
a
he comes.
personal best. He did set a personal best. But he's still just losing a
Sky
lot of
on.
time.
Oh, nearly makes the move there. TJ has DRS, he gets lucky
TJ
there
goes
with that, I
25,
must say.
sorry, Bassi goes 25-0 on the lap again. Very consistent.
This is very hard to call between Bassi and TJ. I think if Bassi didn't spin, it's definitely Bassi's. But
Yeah,
he did spin.
but
so
the
it's very
stops are
difficult to call
very,
between
very
two.
quick. We're going to see we should see very impressive pace from TJ at the end. It's Keon's manager for his
Keon's
competency
really
on regular
trying
corner
to-
cutting.
Keep up with TJ here. Yeah, TJ's driving very well for 30 lap old medium.
No, he's done
say.
38. That's a big stint. That's a big,
It's a
big
big
stint.
stint.
And,
Big,
but how much did he
big
lose on
stint.
the last lap? He lost 1.3 seconds again. Surely he's going to have to come. He's
Yeah.
losing so much time. He's going to have to box. Surely
He needs
this
to
lap.
pit.
But he thinks he's going quicker. Maybe he sees that he's setting personal
Yeah.
bests and he thinks, okay, there's more pace in these tyres. But I think surely he's just got to recognise he's losing too much time to Bassi.
Yeah, I think so.
He goes for another.
No, he goes round again. Surely it'll be lap 40, he decides to pit.
Yeah, 18 laps on the soft.
18 laps more than you could do 18 laps on the softs in the old in
25.9.
USA, which
Quite
is longer
significantly
track.
his personal best. Or what's this going to be for
He's
him?
pushing.
24.7. 1.2 again.
Still over a second quicker that lap. Still over a
Yeah, I mean,
second
they're both
quicker.
just getting faster and faster at the moment. So, yeah, look, the gap down to 7 seconds. He's going to be, what, 14, 15 seconds afloat? Ish.
Looks like it. This is a
rough-
great
rough
race between the
estimate.
top two.
Is he going to be able to take it up?
Let's see.
Would you say he'll be over a second a lap quicker? Maybe.
Yes,
So he should be able to reel
I
him in
think
then.
so.
He should have just enough time. But
I think so.
he'll definitely be that quick at the start, but will he be able to be that quick for the whole stint?
Yeah, I think so. Well,
So the deck is not as high as we thought it would be. It's fairly
I
low.
don't know. I don't know.
Don't know, Jeff.
I guess we're gonna see.
But we should surely
Oh,
see
bit
a
shaky,
box from
bit shaky.
TJ.
TJ's using all his ARS. I would say he's almost definitely coming in this slap. He's down to 20% here.
Yeah.
Let's see what he can do.
But he's still setting like personal bests on his stuff. No, but I think he should.
Oh, he locks up.
Another lap.
He stays out again. What is he thinking?
Basti's gonna be very clear to very close to just being right
Oh,
off
Oscar.
behind him.
Guys, guess what happened? Yeah, I find it quite
Only
funny.
6-4.
I
What's
find it
up, Oscar?
so basically.
1.5 seconds.
Okay, what's going on?
Again.
So I was just vibing, yeah. When I randomly get a cheeky red snap from Joseph Kilgore, yeah.
He
I
sent
think
me it
Barcy
too!
was the one.
It was him with a cheeky go. I was like, oh, go
He
on.
sent me it too!
Oh, mate,
It's the first time he's ever sent me a snap.
I can't race tonight. I'm busy getting pussy. I'm on my sneaky link.
I swear he's like 14. That's my boy.
He is, yeah.
Yeah.
No, he's 15 now, so.
Same thing. But like, I find it quite
Wait.
funny.
When
Oh
he
yeah,
was doing
Yeah,
the-
but
yeah,
now
I'm
that I know
gonna
he's sent
send
it
that
to
to
you,
my
it's
IFC admins. Come on. might give me a C2 on next season.
Oscar,
I don't know.
go do it. Go do an at everyone just to let people know that Joe's with a female right now. I think they put in announcements.
I'll put it F1 news according to sporting regulations.
I do. Don't add everyone, but
Reports
just put it in the F1 news.
Reports
Right, here comes TJ Willie Pitt. Will TJ Pitt?
Surely he's got a pit. Let's not take the piss here.
He is.
He is.
Oh yeah,
Finally.
Carsey, did you see my F1 news about me having a confirming that I have a huge schlonk? Have you seen that?
No, I didn't. So your F1 news then.
No, it's
I think
literally
that was
F1
just
news
the.
tab.
I think that was just the F1 news. I don't think it was particularly just the news. Wait,
Oh.
he's got mediums.
No, I didn't see that.
I'll at you. I'll at you.
What?
He's got mediums.
Well, Bossy wins.
TJ, you don't.
There goes
You have
all
to
the
use two
excitement.
tire compounds, you thick bitch.
Carsey
Yeah,
checked,
intelligence
DC
was
goals.
never the Welsh's strongest suit, but this is really taking the piss. He is.
TJ is just thrown.
There's zero reason why you go mediums. It's not like it's
I
luck.
just realised,
No, there's no reason at all.
Aiden and Carsey.
Yeah.
If it's a typo,
Yeah.
it's meant to be after thorough inspection, but it says after full inspection. I'm annoyed now. Oh.
Oh dear.
FA Nifty Rock can confirm the driver 66 Oscar is Matt Oracle 48.8 of the 2021 IFC Formula 1 Spring Regulations and in fact has a size of over 12.8 inches.
Surely this is just a massive mistake from TJ, right? Like,
Yes, it is indeed, yes.
he
Here
just
comes Mick.
clicked the wrong thing, right?
Around the inside of Jordy's stand.
He just,
Yeah, I think so.
Surely he'll box this up and again for softs. That would be the quickest way.
Yeah, that would be.
Ouch,
Or maybe do a
Yeah.
couple laps on the fresh mediums, but
That's a massive time loss to Bassey there. And as long as Bassey makes no mistakes, he's got P1 here. Jesper goes fastest in those relatively new softs, he's in 5th, so not a disaster for him, but I'm sure he would have liked more with 2 tier 3s and a tier 2 ahead of him, although the tier 2 is winning. TJ comes right back into the pits
wow.
for a set of hards, most likely.
Yeah, I think he's going to Inters. I think that's his only real option.
And can we
God,
just
I
have
wanna
a
see some
quick
white
shout
wall
out to
tyres.
Prince, who's
Oh, they're
still
red.
going.
I think they're red. They're red.
Yeah,
Anyway,
Prince is still going, 8 laps behind the leader.
he just has to keep 8 laps. That's mad. He can't,
So,
I struggle to
God bless
comprehend
everyone
this
who
guy's
retired.
like approach to driving.
I don't know. TJ at 34 seconds behind Bassey, as long as Bassey doesn't make any huge
He's going to be quite
mistakes,
quick.
think
I
it's
mean, not
pretty
quick enough
much
to
over.
catch, obviously.
Maybe quick,
Imagine he
yeah.
binned it and Nick's beat him. I mean,
That would be quite funny.
we've
actually.
had 43 laps to let TJ bin, which is a lot more than I thought it would be. But
Yeah.
there's still definitely
He's-
time.
between yesterday and today, he's driven well, just hasn't driven that smart.
It's fairly quick, but like,
you know,
you know,
you got to respect it a little bit.
it's just horrific decision making. Anyway, do you want to talk about real F1 for a bit, Cass? You haven't done any real F1.
Sure. What do you think? Predictions for constructor stand-ins in 2022?
It's hard not to back Merc because they just seem so like together about it. Like, if you think how much worse the regulation changes last season, TJ bins it.
Has TJ binned it? Go, 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 lads! Go, go, go! Go, Max, go! Push, push, push!
I told you there was still
Has
time.
ITJ05 binned it?
I told you there was still time. I think he's lost his whole front wing as well. He's gonna
Prince
have to, he's got no front wing.
overtakes TJ.
He's not even gonna get P3. He's got no front wing, so it makes he's gonna catch me incredibly quickly, and then he's gonna pit for a wing change. Oh, TJ.
Eli said why do the admins get so much better
05.
teams? It's a bit unfair, but like we all got the chooser teams
Oh,
as long as you could. So.
They're gonna have to wing change.
TJ
Prince is in the
binned
pits.
it.
That's the fastest he's gone all race. Oh,
Sorry,
dear.
continue there
TJ's
about
team.
your predictions for constructors.
I
Jordy
just-
stand?
Yeah,
Jordy stand.
I struggle. Maybe it's because, like, when I've been seriously watching F1, like I watched it when I was a little kid, like during like Red Bull dominance and stuff. But like
yeah.
since I've like started very actively watching it, it's always been Mercedes. It's very hard to imagine Mercedes not being there. Their team seems to be like so on top of it. They've got so much like the resources and like the ability of the engineers. It's hard to not say they'll be right there. Don't you think?
Yeah, that's fair.
I think.
That's a fair assessment.
Oh, Prince is around. I think, unless like, especially like, if you consider how hard their car was hit by the 2021 regs, and they still won constructors.
Yeah.
And now
Yeah.
they've got George, who I do think is significantly better than Bottas. I want George to win constructors. He's who I don't think he will. but
Do
I want
you
him to.
think Lewis Hamilton's going to retire as the
No.
rumours
Oh, no.
suggest?
I think.
He has unfollowed
I do
F1
think-
on Instagram.
Oh. I think that's just because he probably didn't want to see all the stuff about Max winning.
Maybe. But still, Still
Maybe that's significant. I don't think it is, but maybe it is.
it's worth discussing.
I do think, regardless of whether he wins the championship, though, I think next year will be his last.
Do you think so?
I think whether he gets 8 or 7
It is
next
the
year will
last
be his
season
last.
on his contract, right?
It is the last on his contract, and I think he'll, even whether he fails to get the 7th, sorry, the 8th, or because okay, if you look at it this way, like, he fails to get the 7th, that's like twice in a row that he gave it a really good go and couldn't manage, and he's like, okay, I'm happy with 7. Or he gets 8, he's beaten every record in the book, and he has no real motivate, like, what is he going for now? Like, he's beaten everyone there is to beat. He's kind of,
There's a really nice battle between Skyon and Westy here.
Shame it's quite insignificant.
Yeah.
Skion should be massively faster with this tyre difference, but Westy's parking it in the middle of the road quite well at the moment. But he's going to breeze past here, wouldn't you say?
Looks like it. But no, he doesn't have enough ARS. Westy's holding nothing. Does Westy go down the inside? He tries to hold it. Ooh, it's a bit messy.
And Westy just
Yeah,
about
bit
holds
messy.
it. The team I can't decide on where they will be. I have no idea is Ferrari. Because they're a massive team with lots of resources. But over the
I think
last few
Ferrari
years, they've just seemed so
will win
incompetent.
constructors.
You think
I'm
Ferrari
gonna
will be
put
the
a bet
fastest?
in. Charles Leclerc is the next drivers' champion.
I mean,
I'm gonna put £20 on it.
I think he'll beat Carlos next year. I think it's bold enough to assume he'll
Yep.
beat Carlos next year, let alone beat everyone else as well.
Alright, well, see, my dad's also gonna go and put a bet on Carlos. So, but we think Ferrari will be
I mean,
the
he beat him
fastest
this
team.
year. Although Charles, I think, had considerably worse luck than Carlos did. But
Yeah.
if you look at it head-to-head, it was like 14-8 to Charles Leclerc, and he still got beaten.
Oh, that's mad. That is mad.
I think Alfa Romeo will be slowest. They're a team with like no real ambition. You know what I mean? Like,
I would agree.
when talented do they have to be
Sucks for Bottas.
very good?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I could see them being the worst, you know.
Yeah, because I think Williams will make a big step forward. And I think Haas have put
excuse
so
me.
much into this car and sacrificed so much of this year to have a good car next year. Surely they will
I still
have
don't
to
think
be.
we'll be great.
I think they'll be. I don't think
I
they'll be
think
like
we'll
top. I think they'll
be.
be
I don't
like
think we'll be
they
dead
were in what
last, but they'll be lower
2018,
midfield.
where they were
You
fairly
know what
midfield.
team I wouldn't be surprised at if they were really bad?
What? Alpine.
AlphaTauri.
Maybe. Well, yeah, it's true because like if it's new regs, it's quite hard for them to copy Red Bull.
Yeah.
So,
Exactly.
oh, that's true. Because isn't it? It's illegal for them to copy Red Bull this year, right?
I believe so.
But like they can copy last year's Red Bull next year, basically.
Yeah.
So they're all by themselves.
Exactly.
Right, I see where you come from now. That's a good point, actually. They could have an absolutely stinker year, which is kind of sad for
They
you
really
because he's
could.
kind of like just getting into it,
Finally doing great. Yeah.
and then he might just get an absolute hog of a car. Same with Pierre Gasly's probably at like the fucking peak of his career at the moment in terms of how he's driving.
True.
He might just be lumbered with an absolute piece of
Very
shit.
true.
And if Hamilton does retire, I think he is prime candidate.
I would love to see Gasly and Russell as a team up
Do
there.
you not also think he's the best option?
Yes, I do. I do. So from 10th up to 1st, what are your predictions for constructors?
You've convinced me of this Alpha Tauri thing. So I'm going to go Alfa Romeo, then Alpha Tauri, then Haas. I don't think Haas will make a big step forward, but like, it'll be the worst. Haas 8th, Alpine 7th. Alpine 7th, then Williams 6th. I struggle. I'm not sure. I think McLaren and Aston Martin will be 4th and 5th, but I can't decide an order. What do you think?
Between McLaren and Aston Martin are my overall predictions.
Oh, mainly just McLaren and Aston Martin.
I think McLaren will beat them probably.
Okay. Just thinking, it must. Yeah. Right. Where is Prince going? Anyway. He just straight lined it, didn't he? So, okay, Aston, then McLaren. I think Red Bull will be 3rd. Ferrari 2nd, Merc 1st. With a Lewis Hamilton 8th title.
So I think, right, so for me, I'm going to say a 10th Alfa Romeo, 9th Haas, 8th AlphaTauri, or Tauri, or however,
Alpha Tauri.
7th, Seventh, I'll put Williams. 6th, Alpine.
Okay.
5th.
Oh, I should go and do some practice.
You know what, yeah, 5th McLaren. Even though I just said they're going to beat Aston Martin. I'm going to say 5th McLaren. 4th, Aston Martin. 3rd, Red Bull. 2nd, Mercedes. 1st, Ferrari. Is my prediction for constructors. And for drivers' champion, Charles Leclerc.
Charles Leclerc.
Oh, Bassey! Oh, Bassey! Holy moly! Oh no! He's so nearly lost it, Aiden. Oh crap.
I just saw it. It didn't look that bad to me.
I don't know, man. I thought it looked pretty bad.
He had a bit of the wrist stepped out on him a bit. Yeah.
He had
It's
to
still
slow
good.
down a lot. Brodystan's keeping with him here. Brodystan's obviously great at just staying within a second of someone.
Really,
Notorious Lord Josh says Bassey should pit 100%. No, because you want to be as far ahead, just on track of everyone else, because it's the times that are added up in this championship, not
it's not points based.
not the points. So
Hungary.
Bassey wants to have as much of a gap to mix as possible. And you could possibly even get it up to a minute. TJ might actually knob second at the end of the day here. Well, he will with penalties.
Yeah, but the
Yeah,
position isn't
something
so
like that.
significant. It's the
Oh, no,
time.
I'd like to see Mix beat TJ.
I'd love nothing more.
No, I love TJ. I love TJ.
He's
But I
alright.
would like to see Mix beat him.
He's alright. Yeah, exactly. We want to see Mix beat him because he's alright.
Exactly right.
What has Glasses just bought? Look, Glasses. I don't know why it's decided links. Look at the links channel. What has
Okay.
Glasses just put in it? Like, what am I?
Interior Slow Josh says, wish I joined this now, even though I probably would have crashed every race. It looks fun. I've been enjoying myself so far.
I'm gonna invite Dan as a quick replacement for me while I do some
invite Dan to the party.
Hungary.
I've enjoyed myself the one race I did. I was quite tired by the end of it. What's Glasses talking about? But yeah, did I call it and say it looks like Bossy's gonna win, or did I not jinx it?
I don't think you should.
Hello, Dan.
Hello, lad.
The team's going well for us.
I was listening to your constructors' conversation and
Yeah.
some very interesting.
You have your audio included?
I do, yes.
Okay. Yeah, what's your 2 cents?
So, for me, I agree with the both of you with Alfa Romeo. I think Alfa Romeo in 10th. I think Haas 9th. Alpine 8th. Alpha
Oh, okay.
Tauri
Go back
in
to Alpha.
7th. Williams 6th.
Okay.
McLaren 5th. Aston Martin in 4th.
Go on,
Ferrari 3rd. Red Bull 2nd. And Merc. And then I think George to win the championship.
Oh,
You think
hey,
George will win the title?
Yes.
I would like nothing
That's
more,
bold.
but I don't think he will. I think Lewis will have the measure of him at least
That
for the
is
third
bold.
season.
Your George to win the title claims are very bold, Dan.
George to win the title.
Very bold. I would like to see it happen. Oh, Glasses left with him. Well, actually, George did quite annoy me with tweeting about how it was unacceptable. Basically taken away from what Max has achieved, but still,
He
I still
said
like
in
to
that
see him.
tweet. He gave a lot of praise to Max in that tweet.
You
I think
know,
that's because he was backtracking on what he'd initially said, to be honest.
we know you
It's in the same tweet.
win the title, Carson.
No, it was after it, and it was a reply to his initial tweet. What'd you say?
You'd love to
Yeah,
see
Dan?
Seb win another world title, wouldn't you?
I think if Seb won a title, like, I would just be happy for the rest of my life. That would be me, like Seth. I mean, I was happy enough with the first 4, especially 2012 after that Brazil race. I remember.
Oh
Being
god,
what age would I
Prince
have
is
been?
completely cutting the track.
What's he doing? He's only up.
Oh,
Sure,
he's
you
not
gotta-
changing gear! He's in 8th gear!
You gotta be proud of Prince for keeping with it though after all this.
If you're in Tango's team, Glasses' team, Spolton's team, or
Oh, they're screwed.
whoever the hell Oscar's racing for,
Oscar
you're
raced
pretty
for
screwed right
Daytona.
now.
Oh goodness, Princey boy. Prince has been off having the best for us.
11 laps. That's mad,
Definitely
you know.
not. Eli says Marcel Keith was streaming Pokemon. Yeah, I've been trying to get him to battle against me, but he's scared. He said he's not very good. Because I've got the game also. Eli, if you put in chat one more time about how, oh, if Bossy DNS, it'll be funny. Stop tempting fate, Eli. I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it.
Oh, yellow flags in sector 1. I'm guessing that is our man.
Prince.
Princey boy! Where's he away to?
Or Carson's dad is better known.
Prince, also known as my dad, yes. TJ and I right up in mix, I guess we may as well watch this. TJ really bottled a good chance at a win, didn't he?
Did you guys realise that that's 2 races in a row that TJ has fitted the incorrect tyre compound to his car?
He's done 2 races and
He
he's done
did it
that
yesterday
twice.
in
Got a
Portugal.
100% record of not fitting the correct tyre.
Classic TJ.
Did it in
yeah.
Portugal, and he's doing it again here today.
That is TJ at his best. I gotta say, respect Prince for going the whole way. Now I know he technically isn't doing 100% race because he'll be doing what, like 46 instead of 58 laps, but I still respect it. Oh, TJ, look to make a move there.
He does.
Goes out wide. I think Mix maybe thought that he was giving himself the DRS, but little does he know the detection point was before that, so it didn't really work.
Bassey is going to lap Prince again.
12 laps behind. 12 laps behind. Prince has turned into a bit of a cult legend within IFC here this race.
Whole lap, it's almost a whole stint. It's almost a stint behind.
Jordy's down as well, still just staying in Bassey's DRS. That's impressive from him, keeping with the race leader like that. Right, let's just quickly go to Prince Cam. He's still in 8th gear, still with no front wing, but he's still giving it his best. Come on, Prince, how's he going to take this corner? Is he going to lock up? He doesn't.
He's not changing gear.
Quite well. No.
Why would he change gear? Very
Doesn't
ridiculous.
seem too interested in changing gear, so the understeer there can barely make that corner. Is he going to cut? Oh, bit of a lock up. Oh, doesn't quite make the corner. Let's see what Bassey's point of view of this incident there for Prince is. There's Prince up ahead. Let's see what happens. Bassey comes at him. Looks like Prince is not taking the ideal line for the chicane,
And that's 12 laps,
12 laps
for
back.
Prince.
That is 12 laps back. Do you think Prince will get 13 laps behind by the end of the race? Bassey has 4 laps to catch up to him.
It is quite possible.
Yeah, and with 12 laps, that is on average once every, what, like 4.5 laps?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's possible, and this is definitely Prince's slowest laps here with no wing. Oh, Prince is running into problems here. What's he playing at? He cuts across. He doesn't want to pit and change that front wing. He just doesn't feel like it. And he spins. He spins. This helps Bassey in his quest to lap him for a 13th time.
That's his true goal.
Bassey, this is all that's on his mind right now. He's already a full sector ahead of Prince. Prince has got that ARS overtake going. He's doing everything he can to not be lapped by Bassey for the 13th time. Sorry. Prince, taking a really nice line into turn 1 here, right in the middle of the road. Brakes, hits the apex, and accelerates out of there. That's very well taken there by Prince. Let's see Bassey. He's really pushing to try come and lap him for number 13. Prince again staying to the right-hand side for a right-hand corner. Not the ideal driving line, but he turns in and he gets rounded okay. Maybe not as quick as he'd like. He goes wide for the next one. It's just that lack of front wings not helping him out. Bassey now about half a lap ahead. Bassey looking to get another half a lap within 3 laps. Maybe it is possible Prince is just low on fuel. It is possible that Prince is low on fuel and just wants to save it, you know. So he's staying with as low revs as possible in 8th gear. Not sure why he wouldn't pit though for a new front wing. There goes accent.
Reduce drag,
lower
for the 11th fuel
time.
consumption.
I'm very interested as to what Prince's time trials were. That does interest me.
Probably not top 1%.
You think?
Maybe he's just a TT merchant. He hasn't got the race
Want to
pace.
get into tier 6?
Yeah. But like he just hasn't, his race pace isn't where TTs are. 'Cause I don't remember seeing do you remember seeing TTs like 10 seconds lap too slow?
Yeah, I've seen a few.
Okay. Who?
That Mac Turkson guy was way off.
He wasn't this slow, was he?
For an example. Well, I definitely didn't look this, going back to Prince, this slow here. But he was about 10 seconds off what I could be hitting, yeah.
I think this guy's 10 seconds back or more.
B Hill says Prince has potential. He's in 1st gear now! He's on lap 44 out of 58! Take that 45! Go on, Princey!
What's he doing?
Well played.
He's trying to burn fuel. His car's too heavy.
Yeah, because he's been sitting in 8th gear. Bassey will potentially here lap him for a 13th time.
One achievement. I'm sure Bassey will be Remembering this
I've
song
never
for
lost
years
Prince
to come.
13 times, so that's... I'm impressed, to say the least.
I think he just wants to be like by Batty.
Here comes Bossy! And he makes the move stick, come on, into sector 1. Does he go down the inside of Prince here? Prince gets out of his way, lovely. Down the inside for Bossy, what a move there from him. This is Bossy's lap of victory for the team that Aidan and I are both in, so we're very happy right now. Do we do something to save the DNF people from being 13 laps down or no? Here's Bossy. Coming in the second sector, I think? I think that's the second sector. Right now, there we go. And into the last sector of Shaquille. One last time,
Prince's
instead of
time trial
dominant display.
solutions is in the admin chat, boys.
What are they
Curious where
relative to
Josh
like
says
the world
Prince could
record
make a
kind of times?
comeback,
Do you know?
he's doing quite good.
He hasn't done them
Prince-
on time trials, he's done them on a online lobby.
What time is this
Here comes
Canada?
Bossy. Round the final two, the
Canada,
final two corners. For Bossy.
a
Here he comes.
1:13.7.
Across the line.
That's
A
5
brilliant win
seconds
for
further
Bossy
than mine.
21 for us here.
5.1, I think.
Beautifully done.
His
And there we
Singapore
are.
is a
Great.
1:47 flat.
That's
Oh,
14 seconds
I was going to
off
say,
me.
don't you do 33s?
And then his Bahrain is a
What a win from
1:32.8.
Bossy.
I'm not being funny, but it was my
7
race lap. So it was
seconds
my fastest lap in the race was like a 30.9, I think.
All eyes on Prince here as he's still in first gear.
All eyes on
Because
Prince.
I think we know that Prince will dictate when this race ends.
It will not end before or after he says so.
We want to see some donuts from Prince.
I want to see some purple sectors from Prince. I also want to see a gear shift from Prince.
Here he goes. Will he shift? Will he change gears? Do you think? Do you think that's the thing he can do?
I think you're expecting a bit too
Not
much, to be
wasting
honest.
it in Jasper. Great ARS management, says Leo. He's got potential to go to the very top. Oh, he spins! Oh, that's a rare mistake.
I would argue
would've
having
seen
100%
that.
ERS on the last lap is not good ERS management.
Well, no, it's not the last lap. He has 13 more laps.
I think he does.
Prince coming down the start-finish straight. Here he goes, 65 mile an hour to 70 zone. He's obeying the speed limit. And here's the line. And he
obeying
crosses
the
it. What a
speed.
beautiful performance from Prince. 1-3-8. What a fantastic race from him. And from everyone. And fantastic from Bossy
So TJ
to
kind of
win
bottled
us
it.
the race.
All I can hear is Prince's gears still revving. Do you want me to screenshot that, Aidan?
Yeah, that would be yeah, if you just DM it to me.
Good, that would be lovely. Brilliant stuff. Well played, guys. Well done, Prince. Very impressed. Very, very impressed by our man. TJ with the fastest lap. Not that it matters. That's great stuff. Wait, it gave Prince a DNF? Prince was so far back it gave him a DNF.
Oh, he didn't
So
do
does that
90%,
mean
he didn't do 90% race distance.
Yeah. So we just give it 2 laps then?
Yeah. Guess we'd have to, yeah. That's so funny.
I mean, it wouldn't be very fair in the DNFers, to be fair.
Yeah, no, they'd be like half an hour behind.
Yeah, yeah. Well, just give him the 2 laps, and he didn't do 20%. Yes, distance. Oh, that's funny. What a great! I enjoyed that.
Had a
Good
good time.
time. I had a great time commentating this 100% race around Australia.
And the
I like
man,
how Prince's last
myth,
descent and run a race as well.
legend is Prince.
He is. Prince has become a bit of a cult icon in IFC. I must say. He's been fantastic. My new favourite driver. He's up there with glasses, I must say. Can I leave? I don't think I can leave.
Just a
With
shocking
that,
game.
just go into the home screen. So yes, thank you for everyone tuning into this great race around Australia. We do have another race today. We have what is it? Hungary, in which Aiden will hopefully make it 4 wins from 4 for Team 1 for today. Prince leaves the session, so obviously it's over.
So
Prince's
I'll
fastest
practically
lap,
tell my shoulders
10.4
there.
seconds slower than Bassie's fastest lap. So not the best pace, but actually Oscar's fastest lap was in fact slower than Prince's.
Well, we know he's the better driver
So
then.
Oscar, yeah, didn't do the best, but yes, thank you everyone for watching. We got another race up, so stay tuned for that. Sadly, I'm not sure if Prince is racing.